Hello friends, and welcome back. This is day 6 out of 10 of the No Pain Challenge, where we're doing 10 simple yoga practices that focus on gentle stretching and strength, hopefully helping with chronic or even just some temporary pain if you need to stretch it out and engage in a way that helps with your overall posture and well-being. So with that, we're going to start laying on our mats on our bellies. So come on down, maybe clear out a space. A yoga mat is great, but not required if you can find a nice, comfortable space to lay down. And there's no rush to make your way to your belly. You can roll, you can press down like I did. When you do get here, you have some options for your hands. You can place them palms down and just let your forehead rest on top. You can do the same thing, making your hands into fists instead, either stacking them or bringing them side by side or just taking one. You can cactus your arms, which is bending at your elbows, letting your palms come down to the earth and just looking off to one side. Or maybe you take your palms face up by your sides. Feel free to try each one of those out for a few breaths, see what feels best. When you find one that feels okay, you'll just settle in here. And you can always place a pillow underneath your ankles if it gets uncomfortable with your feet. And just slow down and notice each breath as you settle in. You might notice that it's a little harder to breathe down into your belly with the earth pressing up. So take time to slow down your inhale without a rush, drawing air towards your belly. Pausing at the top. And as you exhale out, you'll find yourself come a little heavier down onto your mat. Just take a few more mindful rounds of breath, letting your muscles relax and release here. Take one or two more slow rounds of breath, just settling in. Then begin to bring your chin to the center as you look forward. Slide your palms so that they're underneath the heads of your shoulders. And you can let your chin or forehead rest to the earth as you set yourself up here. Take a moment to draw your shoulder heads up and then point your elbows back towards your toes as you gently squeeze them towards each other. Your head might start to lift as you engage in your upper back. We're going to take 5 cobras. So press your feet down towards the mat. Feel your shoulders draw back, and as you inhale, press through your palms as you lift your chin and chest gently from the earth. Exhale, lower back down. Staying mindful, inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Continuing here at your breath pace as you feel your heart open, your upper back engage. Exhale, slowly down. Maybe these last 2 are slightly larger movements as you inhale, lifting a bit more of your chest. Exhale down. On this next one, inhale, lift up and hold for a full round of breath here. And exhale, lower down. Lifting up just a tiny bit, your chin and chest rise. Slide your hands forward until your forearms are in contact with the ground or your mat. And just lift your chest up, finding a stack of shoulders, maybe over elbows or elbows a little further in front. And here we are in a Sphinx pose, opening our heart. If it's too much in your back, you can walk your hands further away, and that'll make it a bit gentler, letting your belly come down to rest. And we're just going to pause here, whichever version of Sphinx feels best for you, as you take a few slow rounds of breath. Stretching out through your belly for one more round of breath. And as you exhale, walk your elbows out wide so your chest can come down. Reach your left hand overhead out straight. And you're going to use your arm kind of as a pillow here as you slide your right hand down in front of your chest. And then press it to the mat as you lift your right hip up so you're laying on your side. Now bend your top knee, your right knee, to about 90 degrees and let it come down to the earth. If this feels good, you can stay right here, stretching a bit through your inner thigh. Or to deepen the posture a little, you'll just shimmy your right leg out a bit. So my inner thigh, my inner leg, and then my toes are pointing out away from me, so the inside of my foot is resting to the earth. And the further away you can let your chest come down towards the mat. And then maybe place your palms face down underneath your forehead. Or you can take cactus arms if that felt good, with your elbows bent, palms down, maybe looking to the right. And we're going to pause here for a few slow rounds of breath, letting gravity gently press our hips as we stretch through the inside of our right thigh. Take your time as you settle in. There's no rush to get into the stretch. We're going to be here for a little while. If it doesn't feel right, then take time to move around, to adjust in a way that just seems like it might work for you, because this is really about exploring and finding the best option in your body as you stretch and rest here. Allow your last few breaths here to be a little bit deeper. Slowly begin to lift your chin up. Reach your left arm overhead with your palm down and slide your right hand back in front of your chest. Using that to turn back to your left side so you can slide your right leg to stack. And we'll take that on our second side, returning back to your chest. Reach your right arm overhead. Bring your left palm in front of your chest and use that to press yourself onto the right side of your body. Bending your left knee to 90 degrees, let it come down to the earth. Optional lay just here and stretch, returning here if it feels best. Or maybe you slide your right leg out a bit, pointing your toes away from your body so the inside of your foot is to the ground. And you could roll all the way back towards your chest, placing your palms face down under your head, or taking cactus arms and choosing to look to the left. Remembering that stillness is not required. Take any time to move in a way that feels good to you. And if you do find a comfortable place to settle in for stillness, then just enjoy a few slow breaths there. taking a few more rounds of inhales and exhales. Each exhale, feeling gravity gently press as you lengthen through the front of your inner left thigh. Slowly begin to lift your chin again, reaching your right hand overhead, and then your left palm to your chest, using that to press yourself back to your right side as you slide your leg back. And then roll to your belly again, bringing both hands underneath your shoulder heads. Press the tops of your feet down as you roll your shoulders up and back, lifting your chin. And as you inhale, lift your chin and chest into a cobra. And exhale, press back to hands and knees. And just walk your hands back towards your thighs. And that's where we'll end the short practice today. You can go back through if you'd like to take it again. Maybe take any other little stretches that call to you as you slow down and check in. And we have a few more practices left in this 10-minute series, 10 days, 10 minutes. So please take one moment to subscribe so you can get alerts for the next few videos that come up. And of course, stay tuned for more Towne yoga after that. Thank you very much for joining me, yogis. I'd like to take a moment to bring hands to heart center so I can let you know that the light in me honors and respects the light in you. Namaste.